Dear friends, today hope you all are keeping well, and today we are going to discuss regarding the input tax credit of GST. Lot of students and other persons, they have got a doubt how to deal with this, and this video is especially for the students. We have made it for CA, CMA and CS students. Of course, it will also be applicable to the other students. So let us start with the input tax credit. The video contains MCQ and long questions of 5 marks each. This is session 1, and in this way we will provide or we will come out with 100 questions on this input tax credit. So friends, if you need, then you can subscribe and you will get all the questions with answers on your device. Thank you all. Let us start with the problem and the MCQ. The questions are, MCQs are 1 marks each and long questions are 5 marks each. Friends, let us start with our question 1. ITC of IGST can be adjusted in the following sequence. ITC of IGST का जो ITC कौन सा sequence में adjust होगा? There are 4 options are here, and first option IGST, SGST, CGST, UTGST. Let me tell you that IGST will be adjusted at first. Input tax of IGST will first be adjusted with the output of IGST, then anything excess ITC, then CGST, then SGST or UTGST. UTGST, your Union Territory GST. So out of these 4 answers, answer B is correct. So let us come out with your answer, that is answer B is correct. I have given you here also the input tax credit, how it is adjusted, a particular flowchart that you can also go through that. Friends, come to question number 2. The main objective of GST is avoid cascading effect of tax, to eliminate, integrate various taxes, to eliminate tax evasion, to introduce one nation, one tax. Friends, if you see in a macroscopic view, all these 4 are correct. But out of this, the A is the best answer, most correct answer, because the objective of GST is to eliminate the cascading effect of tax. In a particular goods, the tax should not be manifold or time and again. Therefore, the output tax is always adjusted with the input tax. This is the most important objective of GST. So this is answer is your question number A. Answer number A. So let us come to question number 3. 1-to-1 relation is applicable in GST between input service and final product and final service. Yes, no, not applicable, none. Let me explain you what is that. 1-to-1 relation. Suppose I have got a hotel and होटल का जो ITC that will be only adjusted with my ITC output tax of hotel. I have got another business. Different sources are there. Whether each source of ITC will be adjusted with output of particular source, or inter-source adjustment is allowed. If one ITC, particular source of ITC is adjusted with the particular source of output tax, then it is called one-to-one correlation. Friends, in GST, one-to-one correlation does not exist. Even if you have got different source of business and assets are used for business, then one source of ITC can be adjusted with another source of ITC. So friends, here the answer is your no. One-to-one relationship is not necessary. It can be adjusted one with the other, right? So friends, let us go to the next question, that is question number 4. ITC is not available when tax is not payable on output supply. That is 4 alternatives are here. 1, zero rated goods, supplied to SAGE, nil rated goods, exempted goods. ITC is not available especially for exempted goods, because in case of zero rated goods, in certain cases like your supply to SAGE, you can avail ITC. Nil exempted goods के लिए ITC is not available. Therefore, the answer will be in this question is D. Friends, let us come to another one question, that is 5. Zero rated supply is applicable in case of exempted goods, SAGE and imports, SAGE and exports, all of the above. फ्रेंड्स, जो जीरो रेटेड सप्लाई होता है वो सेज को होता है 2 जगह में, जनरली होता है एक सेज एक एक्सपोर्ट्स. सो जीरो रेटेड सप्लाई इज एप्लीकेबल टू सेज एंड एक्सपोर्ट्स. सो सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर, राइट. लेट अस कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. You see, find out the wrong statement. इधर देखो, ये जो स्टेटमेंट है उसमें रॉन्ग निकालना चाहिए. ITC is not available on capital goods where depreciation is claimed. Yes, this is correct statement. When you claim depreciation as per IT in such particular capital asset, ITC is not available to use. This is a correct statement. ITC is distributed proportionately on the turnover. This is also correct. Friends, then another third option. While claiming ITC on imports, you must furnish the bill of entry and IGST payment challan. This is also correct. So ITC is available on exempted goods. On exempted goods it is not available. Therefore, this D is your answer. That is, it is an incorrect statement. So D is the answer. Friends, let us come to question number 8. A registered supplier purchases a machinery for business. The value of machinery is 5 lakh. GST paid at a rate of 18%, 90,000. How much ITC can he claim? Rate of depreciation on asset is 15%. Friends, either first thing is this asset is subject to depreciation at a rate of 15%. So let us assume that the user is availing depreciation as per income tax rule. So let me tell you, that is when a asset is used for business but depreciation is allowed under income tax and the benefit of depreciation is availed by the assessee, in such case ITC is not available. Therefore the appropriate answer will be your C. C is your nil. Friends, the next question is your amount of ITC available and output tax liability under different heads. How ITC can be carried forward? Let me tell you the IGST का जो ये क्वेश्चन में आउटपुट टैक्स 1000, ITC is 1300 for IGST. The question is how much IGST can be carried forward. So friends, in this question, the first is your IGST of input of IGST will be first applied for output of IGST, then CGST, then SGST or Union Territory GST. If we say how it will be adjusted, then this 1300 ITC can be adjusted at first with output tax of IGST 1000. So balance remaining is 300. Then this 300 can be adjusted here. How? Now CGST का बात देख लीजिए, CGST का आउटपुट 300, इनपुट 200. एडजस्ट CGST, CGST का संग एडजस्ट होने का बाद CGST में आउटपुट एक्सेस इज 100. सो जो IGST का जो 300 एक्सेस था ITC, वो CGST में 100 एडजस्ट हो जाएगा. और कितना फिर IGST ITC बचा है ना, 200. देन SGST, SGST में भी सेम थिंग, आउटपुट 300 और इनपुट इज 200. सो SGST में आउटपुट इनपुट एडजस्ट होने का बाद आउटपुट 100 इज देयर. देन IGST जो 300 था 100 CGST में एडजस्ट हो गया, बैलेंस इज योर 200. 200 फिर SGST से 100 एडजस्ट हो जाएगा और बैलेंस कैरी फॉरवर्ड will be your 100. So this is the thing. If somebody asks you that how much IGST will be carried forward, the answer will be 100 only. But if somebody asks you what will be the carried forward, then IGST can be carried forward. If you take in other way, the alternative way, the IGST first adjusted with your ITC of IGST is first adjusted, then 300 is adjusted with CGST, then ITC of CGST will be adjusted with your, and CGST का जो 100 that will be again carried forward. So you see, if you continue with this, IGST of 100 will be carried forward, and another one is your $100 of CGST will be carried forward, $100 of SGST will be carried forward. In another case, you can also take different type of solutions here. So our answer will be A and B both, because if you think then CGST of 100 will be carried forward. SGST of 100 will be carried forward, because we will allow the IGST to adjust it fast. This is one type of solution. This problem can be solved in different way, but out of these 4 options, C is the best option. C will be answer. So friends, let us start with another question, that is your question number 10. What is the time limit for availing ITC? The time limit for availing ITC is your, suppose some ITC has been left out, at what point of time you can adjust it, that is any time in succeeding year, before filing GSTN 9, 1 year of filing return, and month of September of succeeding year of filing annual return, whichever is earlier. That means if you for 21-22 you can avail ITC up to September return or annual return, whichever is earlier, because this is the rule. Therefore A is the correct answer. So friends, जो B answer है, C answer and D, both all these are wrong. ITC can be adjusted with September return. Generally the September return is filed on or before 20th of October. So in that return or filing annual return, whichever is earlier will be the answer here. Let us come to another question, MCQ, that is your choose exception to time limit of availing ITC. ITC avail करने के लिए टाइम लिमिट क्या है, ये तो टाइम लिमिट तो हमको पता हो गया, but where this time limit is not applicable. As per section 45, the annual return is to be filed within 31st December of succeeding year. No exception. Time limit का कोई exception नहीं है. Second, time limit does not apply to claim for re-availing credit that has been reversed earlier. This is B, and C is claim for ITC on fraudulent goods, none. Friends, ये जो आप देखते हैं उसमें आपका B is the right answer. The time limit under section 16 subsection 4 does not apply to reversal of credit. The availing credit that has been reversed earlier. Suppose the ITC had been reversed. Now it has been, you are going to re-avail this, then the time limit is not applicable. Friends, so B is the answer here. So in this session we discuss the 11 short questions. Let us come to the long questions of 5 marks each. This can be also short questions of 5 marks each. Calculate the amount of ITC distribute eligible for different units. This is a question. X Limited has the factory in Malda, 20 crores turnover, service center at Bhubaneswar, 5 crore turnover. Question continuing. Service center in Chennai, 5 lakh turnover. X Limited corporate office function as ISD, input service distribution. It has to distribute ITC 9 lakh for May 2021. Of this, an invoice involving tax of 3 lakh pertaining to technical consultancy by Malda. Friends, जो particularly कोई यूनिट के लिए जो ITC होता है वो specifically will go to that unit. So out of 9 lakh, 3 lakh relating to your Malda unit, so that 3 lakh will go to particularly Malda. The next 6 lakh will be distributed in the ratio of turnover, because the head office has got ISD and they will distribute the ITC on the ratio of turnover. So let us see. The X Limited should issue ISD invoice from GSTN obtained separately for ISD for distributing ITC. It should clearly be indicated that the same are issued for distribution of ITC. Friends, this is the answer. Total turnover 30 lakhs और 9 लाख से 3 लाख फॉर स्पेसिफिकली फॉर मालदा लेस करने का बाद जो रहेगा दैट विल बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड इन द रेशियो ऑफ 20 lakh by 30 lakh. So 20 by 30 into 6 lakh, that is 4 lakh. Bhubaneswar 5 by 30 into 6 lakh, this is your 1 lakh. Then Chennai, this is also 1 lakh. So in this way it will be done. Let us come to your question number 2. X Limited, a technical manufacturing company, purchased 100 packets of lunch for its employees. ITC Maratha, a 5-star hotel in Mumbai, purchased 10 1 kg chocolate cake for one of its restaurant. So they are purchasing first question is your whether ITC will be available or not. X Limited, a chemical manufacturing company, purchased 100 packets of lunch for the employees. Friends, अगर आप लंच पैकेट परचेस करते हैं एम्प्लॉय के लिए, कोई लीगल ऑब्लिगेशन नहीं है, तो ITC इज नॉट अवेलेबल. ITC 5-star hotel purchased 10 kg chocolate. Here the ITC is available in case of B, because the chocolate will be sold, there will be output and input relation. Next question is Y Limited, a manufacturing company having more than 250 workers, is required to provide canteen facility as per 46 of Factories Act. Here there is a legal obligation to provide lunch to its employees. So in this case the ITC will be available in case of C. So let us come to the next one, that is medical service and health insurance services are provided by Z to its employees. There is no legal obligation to provide lunch. So friends, there is no legal obligation to provide medical service or health insurance to employees. So the company is providing medical service and health insurance to employees, but there is no legal obligation. In this case, the ITC paid on medical service and health insurance cannot be used because there is no legal obligation. Let us come to the another one. Z Limited provides medical service for its staff in a government hospital in Hyderabad. Annual payment to hospital includes GST 14,000. Providing such facility is compulsory under Telangana government. Friends, if it is a compulsory, if it is as per legal rule, if it is a mandatory, obligatory nature, then only that ITC can be availed, otherwise it cannot be availed. So the answers are here. The A, input tax credit is not available, input tax credit available, input tax credit is available, and another one is your input tax credit not available. Input tax credit can be claimed, however there is no legal requirement, input tax credit is not available. So wherever legal requirement is there, there is some sort of legal compulsion. In that case, ITC can be availed. So friends, this is your a session, and we have discussed the 11 MCQ and 2 long questions. Hope to meet you in the next session of ITC. Thank you again.